Everyone, I struggle to maintain a healthy weight, and that's just a confession that I'm starting with. I struggle to maintain a healthy weight, and so the truth is I know exactly what to eat. I know how to eat. I know the kind of exercises to do to kind of maintain that kind of healthy weight, and I just don't because of lack of discipline. Yes, I confess it to you, so you can pray for me. But I have moments where I just go on a healthy regime, and tonight is one of them. So I'm going to show you what I'm preparing. I'm going to make some sweet pumpkin nachos and a Jamaican wrap. So if you look, I have turmeric. That's turmeric for seasoning because I want it to taste good, right? So that's turmeric for seasoning. There's some green onions, or people call it escallion. That's fine. I have some thyme, and that's grated sweet potatoes, grated pumpkin. I have a little pre-made or ready-made cornmeal. I have some corn, like I grated it from the cob. And I have oats and chia seed, and I'm gonna put all of that together to make the dough for the nachos. And I'm gonna use the lettuce and the purple cabbage to make the Jamaican wrap with pickled mackerel. That's pickled mackerel right there. Seasoning for the pickled mackerel and ackee. I pre-cooked the ackee because I didn't have a choice in this case. It was going bad. And I have eggs. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I may use eggs to bind it together if I see it not coming together. But I doubt I'll have to use it. But just in case, it's there. So let's make a really good meal. I've never done the sweet pumpkin before, sweet pumpkin chips or nachos before, so it's supposed to be a discovery for us now. Alright, so I'm putting the mixture together now. Everything is good. I'm going to use my hands soon, just trying to ensure that the moisture goes everywhere. And if I need to use the eggs, I'll tell you guys. Alright, so that is it put together. I did put the egg in it. I put just one egg, and I also had to put a little cereal in it to make it, to kind of bind it together, just a little bit, because I didn't want to put any flour in it. And that's what it looks like. So I'm about to roll it so that it gets flat and thin as possible. That's what it looks like. This is what I put in it, and it's not gonna, because when you make this cereal, it has that flour base. There's a little flour in this cereal, so this is what I use, and it's fine. It's gonna be fine. All right, what I had to do, disclaimer now, rolling it was a little difficult, so I had to use my hands, wash my hands clean, and I just kind of use the palm of my hands to just press it until it got this flat, gently, very gently, because of the pumpkin and that kind of stuff that's in it. It's very soft, very smooth, so you have to be gentle with it. So that's I'm gonna put this now in the frying pan, just in a little bit of oil, just a little bit of oil. I think the next time I do it, I'm going to just put it in the oven in smaller pieces. So let's see what we get out of this. Okay. Listen to me. Listen. All right. So it was supposed to be a natural, right? The texture of it wouldn't give me that because I couldn't get it thin enough in the pot. But you see, as thinly as I could spread, the dough, it more turned out into hash browns. Oh my God. Hey, listen, the flavor is spectacular. But I'm going to make Warren taste it for himself and tell you, and he won't lie. Listen, man, Mr. The flavor is good. So while I'm waiting on the others, and then I'll show you, the complete thing, because you want to make it presentable, I'm going to make the Jamaican breakfast wrap. So I went ahead to just kind of stir fry the pickled mackerel. Some people, it's salt mackerel, yeah, pickled mackerel with the ackee, and I'm going to wrap it with these pak choy leaves and the purple cabbage. So just for variety, because if you know me, I like variety. All right. So I'm going to just kind of just put these in a little boiling water, just to barely, boil, and then they'll be ready to be eaten. Now that the leaves are out of the warm water, they're a little bit more flexible, so now they can be rolled into a wrap. I'm doing small amounts because I don't want the wraps to be too thick. The purple cabbage is a little harder than the pak choy, so it's very sturdy, so I know I'm going to use it for something else another day. But the texture is quite fine. I like it crunchy, and that's one of my favorite things about purple cabbage. So I'm going to add some more ackee and the pickled mackerel to it now. So the insides look like, oh, it tastes good. It's hot. Alright, so that is the final product. Let me tell you something, man. This is one of my best meals. Alright, so basically what happened, you know, this was a discovery meal for all of us, and so I didn't end up getting the tortilla chips because it couldn't go as thin as I would have wanted it, right? So what I ended up doing was just to kind of ball it up in my hand, rest it in the pot, and as soon as it touched the oil, I was able to move it around. So I pressed it out with a spatula and it gave me that flat kind of thing. But the texture of it is hash brown, so I can't call it tortilla chips or nachos anymore. I just have to call it sweet pumpkin hash browns, and this is going to be a breakfast favorite in my house. My husband just said to me, Mr. Erica, you have to make this again. Gio, you have to make this again. So yes, delicious, delicious, delicious. Oh my god, good, good, good. Try it, try it, try it. Is this delicious, Gio?
Yes, that's delicious.
Oh yes, thank you.
It's delicious.
Thank you.